Once I went to West Virginia University of Parkersburg's homepage, clicked on the library resources. I logged in and chose this EBSCO host as my database. I like this one. I feel like it's very easy to navigate and gives me good results. So the topic I chose was skin-to-skin contact. This is an important part of my job, and I was interested in what the research had to say about it, so I chose skin-to-skin. Important things for me was that it was full text, that it had been peer-reviewed, it had been uploaded within the last 5 years, or researched within the last 5 years, and that it was an academic journal. So I applied all 4 of those filters, and I got 1,063 results. So that was a lot of results for me to go through, so I decided to limit my search to preterm infants or immediate skin-to-skin contact. So I kind of went through and looked at these. There were multiple that I was interested in, but only 3 that really went well together. So this is one that I chose. And then these 2 are ones that I chose. And while they are on the first page, I did go through as many as I could. I ended up going date oldest to newest and looking through some of these. However, none of these really matched what I was trying to conduct my literature search on. So it brought me back to that first page where I found articles that were more relevant. So, like I said, I saved those just so it was a little easier for me to navigate. So, maternal birth satisfaction relating to intraoperative and early postpartum skin-to-skin. I chose this one because it was an integrated review, as you can see right here, and it did research on, or it evaluated other research, which I thought was important for this topic. One thing that I liked most about this was the chart down here where it reviewed the other studies that they reviewed in the study designs. So I thought it was important that they had a randomized control study, qualitative, cross-sectional, quasi-experimental, and other integrative reviews to review. So this one did focus more on C-sections and after delivery in an operating room and skin-to-skin conducted there, but I found this to be a strong research article that highlighted breastfeeding and newborn transitions. I also chose effect of sensory motor interventions associated with skin-to-skin contact on neuromotor and clinical outcomes on preterm newborns. This was a randomized controlled trial. I kind of just read over it, saw that it was a primary, that it was quantitative, and read the results, and they aligned with the first study and the results of the other studies reviewed in the first one. So that is why I chose this one. The last one that I chose was a quality improvement study for skin-to-skin among infants less than 34 weeks born by cesarean. That is also why I chose the first article, because it related to this one and I thought that was important to highlight. I went through, this is a quantitative research study and also a primary research. So After going through all three of these and referring to this level of evidence in our textbook, I concluded that the integrated review was a level 1, that the randomized controlled trial was a level 2, and the quality improvement research, the last one, was a level 3, all based on this pyramid. So that's how I went through, chose things that I felt were most relevant to my research and had the best evidence and study design. Thank you.